It's Sunday. Let's talk about new release products that have been revealed, talked about, released, sneak peeked throughout the past week. I'm going to start with a couple of updates. This was news from early in the week. I was going to do a dedicated video to it, but I ran out of time. Marc Jacobs Beauty is coming back. So we did see a couple months ago that there was a website. Hang on. That's right. It was Net-a-Porter that published like a landing page for like Marc Jacobs Beauty coming soon, and they had like photos of the old products. And so that created quite a buzz that the brand was coming back. Now it is coming back, estimated to be in 2025. So when places like Trendmood are like, Marc Jacobs Beauty coming soon, it's not soon. It's not soon. It's going to probably be minimum 2 years, maybe even longer. Essentially what happened was Marc Jacobs, the contract must have expired with, I think it was LVMH, which owns Sephora. And clearly he wanted to go somewhere else and create or recreate the brand with a different company. And it's gone with Coty. Coty is the brand that sort of creates and distributes the fragrances, so it makes sense to keep the fragrances and the beauty all together. But does this mean the products are coming back? I would say, and I have very, very limited knowledge, I would say no. I would say that they've got to start from scratch, new packaging, new formulations, new products, hopefully obviously with the same artistic direction and hopefully with the same sort of quality. We might get semi-similar products, but the formulations won't be identical. They would have been owned by LVMH, and the reason why it's taking so long is they have to start the brand from scratch. Very similar to when KKW Beauty and Kylie Cosmetics, again, were bought out from by Coty, and they needed to completely relaunch. So that's what Marc Jacobs is going to be doing. So that is news for the future. Ready to cringe? Polite Society has launched at Ulta. Hooray! If you don't remember what Polite Society is, it's Jared Blandino's new brand. So he sold Too Faced, him and Jeremy Johnson. Is that his name? Anyway, the other one. And they created a new beauty brand because they weren't happy with their hundreds of millions of dollars, and this looks like the most boring. Firstly, get a high res image on your damn website. Like, this is Ulta, but it looks very unprofessional. And the range of items, oh, it is so boring. So we've got 2 mascaras, a travel size and a full size, 2 lip glosses in one shade, travel size and full size, and just brace yourself. Oh my God, the technology, the innovation, it's so new. It's a pH activating clear lip balm that turns annoying splotchy pink. I hate those things. Then there's foundations and 1 shade of face palette. This is the foundation range. A chart that's acting like it's a lot more helpful than it really is. Here's the new legitimate, hopefully moderately interesting stuff. Danessa Myricks Beauty. This is the Groundwork palette. So it is available now, $65 US. It looks very bland, but it's quite interesting. So the big pan, so the bigger pan is it looks like a pomade to powder, sort of velvety smooth product. And then you have a matching powder to either if you want to use the powder, but I think it's designed to set the product. So you can use this all over your face, liner, brows, contouring, lips, whatever you want to do. And use the cream to get the nice blend. And then if you want to set something like an eyeliner or something more intense, use the complementary powder. Do I think this is a cool idea? Yes, I do. Will I buy it? No, simply because I feel like this is a makeup artist product and I wouldn't use it. So, yeah, I think interesting, innovative, different, can be very helpful to some people. I don't think it's as consumer friendly as they possibly would like, but I think it's cool, and apparently that velvet pomade texture is very nice. So there we go. See, beautiful. You can use it all over your face. Stunning. Speaking of putty, M Cosmetics, there's the Pillow Plush Blush. Comes in 2 shades, and this is a putty type blush. So they're saying it's a pillow soft formula. It gives me kind of, there's a few brands that do this type of thing. The Glow Play blush from MAC. This is also one of those putty blushes. This actually looks a little bit more, again, sort of soft, velvety finish rather than, these ones anyway have a bit of a glow to them, like a bit of shimmer in them. But this one looks like an interesting velvety matte, which I think could be very flattering. Something about this texture just sort of creeps me out a little bit, but I understand that it can apply very nicely. So these are the two shades. So the more sort of warmer nude is Peanut. The more sort of mauvey one is Tickled. So ultra blurring soft matte finish. Cool. They come with these cute little sponges. So instead of having to stick your finger in it, you can actually pick it up and apply it more like a cushion sort of foundation. There you go. So they're available now if you want to check them out. I think it's very M Cosmetics. It's very current. And there you go. Check it out if you want to. Okay, Trend Mood is back with sharing stuff that's available now in Europe but isn't available anywhere else. This is a new concealer from Lancome. Now, I really love the foundation. I've got a backup. I used up a tube and now I've got the backup. But I really like it. And to hear that there's a serum coming that's supposed to be radiant, healthy formula, whatever the hell that means. What is a healthy formula? Hydration, moisture, smoothing ceramides, anti-aging peptides, plumping yuzu. I love yuzu, but hyaluronic acid in skincare, not the best for me. But anyway, I would probably, if I was after a new concealer, which I'm not, I'd probably try this because I really like the foundation. I know it works really well on me. It looks very flattering. This interests me, like this. Shiseido also has a new Revitalessence Glow Foundation coming. So serum-like formula, buildable medium coverage, fresh luminous, blah, 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 24 hours of hydration. Sounds very much like the last thing we just spoke about, except this is a foundation. Look, Shiseido, some people love their base products. I really liked their concealer, so I would potentially try this. Quite expensive. Look, so is Lancome really. The shades aren't the best, but it is a Japanese brand, so this is quite surprising for a Japanese brand, to be honest. So there we go. Something watery is coming from Charlotte Tilbury. Darlings, dropping soon, new Magic Water Cream. So it is probably similar to their Magic Cream, which is very, very rich, very dense, but just a little bit more hydrating and probably a little bit more, I guess, gel-like. So it's supposed to be probably lighter, fresh water, lighter. Dropping the 29th of, that's soon. It's coming soon. If you like this range, but you want something a bit lighter, like for summer, there we go. The original is definitely too heavy for me. Lastly, we've got some colour. Hooray. Nomad Cosmetics Gold and Grit. So this is a new palette based on this era. Gold Rush, Cowboys, Red Dead Redemption 2. I don't know. But cool tone mattes in gritty greens, broken down browns, dusty blues, paired with precious metal, shimmer, copper, garnet, bronze, silver. Okay, there we go. I like the colour story. This is kind of my colour story in terms of I like neutrals and basics and shimmer and metallics, but then if I add in a pop of colour, I do love a teal or like a dark blue or even like one of these sort of goldy greens. So I think it looks nice. I'd like to see swatches. There's a lot of reviews up because I sent these out in PR pretty early, but I've got to watch them. So anyway, I've got to go. This is ending. Bye-bye.